Hi, Mr. Smith.
Hi, Michael.
Would you please hold on to this while we talk? It's a tool we use in our business. We have a thing that we call silly putty tickets. Remember silly putty? You could shape it, stretch it, mold it. Well, we can shape and mold our tickets to your specific needs to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 5 salespeople,
How many key accounts does each salesperson have?
about 4.
Okay. What size is an important account?
An important account is about $25,000.
How important is new business to your salespeople?
New business to our salespeople is extremely important.
Okay, do you have any strict plan that is designed to get new business every month?
Well, we try to have one each month, but it's difficult.
It's always tough to get salespeople to focus on new business. By using our Silly Putty tickets, you can get them to focus on new business and you can keep track. For example, the first step would be to have each salesperson identify in writing to you which new prospects are key to them. That wouldn't be too difficult, would it?
No, that wouldn't be too bad.
Most of my clients have told me the key to building business from new prospects is for the salesperson to develop a good relationship with them, usually through constant contact. A lot of times, to build that relationship, salespeople will use an out-of-the-office activity like golf or lunches. Some of my clients have told me their problem with golf is that some people just may not be good golfers, and it's almost more embarrassing to play than not. And it's pretty expensive. Also, when was the last time you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
I honestly couldn't tell you, Michael.
Here's how it works. The salesperson calls a prospect he's been working on for a little while. He says, "How about joining me for the Kangaroos game next week? I've got the president's seats." This is not a situation of the salesperson just giving away the seats. It's the salesperson inviting the prospect to go with him. Now, the salesperson has a chance to do some real out-of-the-office bonding. Remember, he wants to develop a relationship through constant contact. Giving the tickets away doesn't help build that relationship. How effective do you think 2 to 3 hours at our game would be for your relationships?
Well, I think that would be very effective and enhance our relationships.
I couldn't agree more. Look at how one of my clients benefited by using our tickets to get new business. This was his thank you note he sent in. It was a great outing. What could even be better is if you, the president, or maybe your sales manager could go also. Would you be willing to do that occasionally?
Absolutely, I think that's a good idea.
Also, would it be asking too much of your salespeople to spend one evening a month with a solid potential client?
No, that's not asking too much.
Awesome. Our season is about 6 months long. If each one of your people just took one key prospect a month to one of our games, each salesperson would bring 6 prospects a season. Of those 6 prospects, how many do you think would end up as customers?
Well, we would hope for around 3 to 4.
Let's see. If each salesperson converted just one prospect to become a customer, that would be $25,000 for each salesperson. That would be $100,000 in new business. Do you see how I arrived at this number?
Yes.
Great. You know, we've been talking about new business. We might also want to consider your existing clients. After all, your competitor may be out there trying to build the same relationships with your clients. Would it be asking too much to have your salespeople also spend just one evening with an existing client as well as one evening with a prospect?
No, that shouldn't be a problem.
Great. To give each salesperson one game a month for a prospect, you would need 4 games a month. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
You would need a similar number of games per month for your salesperson to take existing clients out to the games. All in, you would need tickets for a total of 8 games per month. Now let's talk about which type of ticket would work best for you. Based on what you've told me, here's what I suggest you do. Our best available seating area are the club seats. With these seats, here's what you get. Premium concessions, climate-controlled concourse, dedicated representative, private entrance and exit, and free parking. The cost to have a planned, controlled new business effort is really quite nominal for the return. For each one of your salespeople to take just one key prospect once a month and one current client a month, you would need 10 games per month, or 60 games for the season. The return on investment is substantial. For each salesperson brought in only one new piece of new business, because of this focus on new business, your sales would increase to $125,000. Because you need 60 games, I recommend 4 season tickets. 4 full season tickets. That would leave 10 games for your employees or more customers. Your cost for 4 season tickets is only $14,000. How happy do you think you'd be with those results by giving this plan a try?
I would be very happy with that.
Awesome. That decision would be worth at least $125,000 in new business to you and maybe up to $250,000 in new business. Let me get this order in today. Don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of all the details. Would you prefer the seats in your name or the company's name?
I'll just buy them from StubHub or somewhere else online.
I can understand how easy it is to buy from StubHub. However, StubHub has some weaknesses for businesses. One, you can't really plan in advance with a controlled new business strategy. Two, you never really know how much you'll pay for those tickets, and more importantly, whether you can get decent seats. Three, you also don't get access to the other features and benefits of being a ticket package buyer with the team. I can take your order right now and get this business program going. What is it about this program that's really causing you to hesitate?
Well, I'm also going to have to talk to my business partner and get back to you.
Mr. Smith, I can understand wanting to talk to your partner. When would you be able to talk to your partner?
Thursday?
Having looked at this program and looked at the new business potential, what would you even recommend?
I would recommend it.
Awesome. What do you think your partner would be inclined to say?
Well, I think you would like it.
Then why don't we do this? Let's sign you up today and we'll use our opt-out clause. Here's how it works. You're meeting with your partner on Thursday. Well, I'll write next Monday's date at the top of the agreement. You have until the date to opt out if you decide this isn't right for you. This way, you can get the better seat locations, but if you and your partner decide that this isn't for you, you can just call me up and cancel the order. I'm allowed to hold seats without money for up to 3 accounts. You would be my third. Can I reserve these seats for you, Mr. Smith?
Okay, I think this would be beneficial for the company. Let's do this.
Great. Would you prefer the seats in your name or the company's name?
The company's name, and I have the card right here.
Awesome. Also, I will be at Roadways Incorporated for a meeting at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. I can stop by here if any new questions pop up, or you could call me or email me. Thank you, Mr. Smith.
Thank you, Michael.